A 72-hour fast pushes the body into ketosis, where it starts burning fat for energy instead of glucose. So you got everything that we mentioned before: weight loss, improves insulin sensitivity, metabolic health. Now you're getting in the 72-hour mark, immune system regeneration, increased human growth hormone.
So there's a huge spike in growth hormone.
Yeah. So when you start tapping into that, because what's happening is fasting is going to increase the HGH levels, which will play a crucial role in muscle growth, tissue repair, and a couple other different things. Reduced inflammation. I mean, dude,
the inflammation, the lack of inflammation when it comes to fasting is unbelievable.
Yeah.
You're used to waking up swollen or anything like that.
And it's fair to say, inflammation is the true root
of all disease.
Of everything.
Yes.
Every problem that we have in the body can be traced to some type of inflammation happening within the body. So
the body's
if you
telling
get that
you
under
something.
control. Exactly.
And it's not all
body's
bad
telling you
because
something.
if you want to grow muscle, like Mark here, you need inflammation.
There's a time and a place for
it's
it.
It's a growth mode.
Right.
But that's the problem is when you have this low-grade chronic inflammation, you are always in a growth mode somewhere in your body, and that allows cancer, disease
a lot of bad
to
stuff
grow.
To happen. Yep.
Yeah. So fasting, I think it's very beneficial, and I can't wait to start it.
Are we doing it?
Yeah.
My
72 hours?
I'm up for the challenge. When I was doing all the fasting, I think the longest I did was just under 3 days. I went a Thursday, Friday, and I ate Saturday around noon.
Was it hard for you?
No, and here's why. I mean, yes, it was hard, but here's why it wasn't hard, and this is why I want to try it different. I drank a lot of coffee.
So you were saying satiated. You're saying fixated.
Yeah. So, and it's an appetite suppressant.
Dude, it is. I'm hungry right now. I'm on a cut and I'm hungry. I'm in a caloric deficit.
So
I'm drinking coffee.
And I came to this realization when I stopped drinking coffee for 45 days, I was hungry all the freaking time.
Did you not get like the shakes though and like feel
Yes, I
weird
felt
when you were doing that?
I had it felt like you ever get those body aches that are down to your bones that makes it hard to move.
Yeah,
that's what I got with coffee.
Okay, interesting.
And I felt like there was this veil
with coffee without food, right?
No,
You're saying
just detoxing. From
sorry,
coffee,
when I stopped drinking coffee.
When you stopped drinking.
Oh, when you stop. Okay.
When I was on the carnivore diet and I was drinking just coffee, like 3 cups a day until I got to my meal
But with
time.
the fast, I'm saying though, like when you were fasting but also drinking the coffee, did you not feel like just jittery or weird with it?
I've been drinking coffee for so long. I think it was my de facto position.
Gotcha.
But now I have a cup of coffee. I feel that even after this 45-day no coffee, 1 cup of coffee, I feel the jitters.
Get on.
Yeah, I do. And I feel it. It's almost like something short.
It is weird that it happens, man.
Something short-circuiting in my brain.
Yeah.
It's really weird. And I feel, I can smell when I stink now, which is interesting.
I smelled that too.
Well,
that's what that is.
You smell
I thought it was
like
the tallow that's on my face.
It's a very specific smell.
It's a very masculine smell.
Is it like,
No, I'm just kidding.
It's a
Do you wear deodorant?
No.
Dude, you're a non-deodorant wearer.
No.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little bit weird about it too.
Really?
I do. Well, so if I'm going to be like around people, yeah. But I wear like some like super healthy.
I do like the
weird stuff that barely works.
I do like the native one and the Everyman Jack or whatever it is. But
yeah,
let me tell you, I got to run on this with the fragrances and the body. When I am in a cutting cycle and I'm really eating lean and I'm eating clean, I don't smell. I can sweat, but I don't smell.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
And there was like a point where I went like 3 months without having to wear deodorant.
Wow.
Yeah. We need to figure that out.
That means something in Texas too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
With your calorie deficit and your low fat deficit, are you concerned about a dip in testosterone before your competition?
No, because I am on TRT.
Perfect.
Boom. Yeah. There it is.
Hey, let's get controversial.
Hey, I was going to say, you have to do something.
I am on TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. I feel that it's very important for people to take care of their hormones. A, first do it through lifestyle and diet, but then B, we all age. As men, we get older. The first thing that we need to make sure that we're taking care of is our hormones.
Yeah.
Because you could get brain fog, you could get irritable. It's when you get to be 30, 35 years old as a male, your testosterone is going to go down. And unless you're like Brett, where you're just Superman when it comes to like diet,
Eating
and like,
bears and
like that, I mean, you're going to try to keep it up,
Windows down,
but even
sunlight.
then, it's going to happen. So maybe it's just delayed. Maybe it's 40, 45. But I feel that that's when you start seeing things like prostate issues and different hormonal issues in men, because obviously your hormones are crashing. So I met with my doctor. I'm checking all the boxes as far as lifestyle, dieting, and doing everything I can for my terrain. My hormones were down. And so I was like, look, also I'm in the gym a lot and I'm breaking the muscle fibers down. It's like, dude, a little TRT is not going to hurt. So that's where I'm at right now.
No, I love it.
And I think in general, testosterone levels for guys around like our age are at like a crazy low right now, aren't they?
Well,
Isn't it like
it's
something
everything you're eating.
It's everything you're eating.
Everything that's suppressing.
There's theories that it's the plastic.
Yeah.
You know,
and realistically, it's probably a combination of all of these different things.
I think
right?
so.
But it's probably a good idea, Mark, to have those levels tested, take things for it, do what you need to do. Because I think in general, you're right. That's a problem.
And people equate testosterone to rage.
Yeah, it's not true.
Yeah.
Testosterone levels balanced hormones.
Exactly.
Better mental fitness.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, men and women.
When
women's hormones are balanced out,
Yeah.
it's much more even keel.
Well,
Same thing with men.
Yeah, I think about just
100%.
I think just keep it simple. You just look at it when you have menopause that enters, it enters in a later season of life for women. When you have prostate issues that enter into men, it's later in life.
Right.
What's the two things that you get to look at as far as the basics? Hormone levels. They start to go down. For me, when I went and got my labs done and my testosterone was down, I was anxious all the time. I was depressed, and then I was irritable. And the doc was like, hey, look, and he's a like-minded, integrative, holistic doc that I met through your dad.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, let's check it. Let's try this. And it was better. And
That's
plus, I
cool.
just get the benefit because I'm in the gym all the time and I am trying to compete in men's physique and things. And it just checks the boxes. Right now, the season that I'm in, and I'm not going to be dogmatic and say, hey, this is 100%. You got to do it. I'm never going to change. But that's where I'm at right now. There was a time where I fought it and I fought taking prescriptions. But at one point, I had to do SSRIs, dude, because I couldn't get out of this funk that I tried. I'm spiritual. I'm a Christian. I have my faith to lean on. I've got my wife, my family, my friends, my work. But I just couldn't get out of this funk, dude. So I need to do a low entry dose milligram to pop it. You know what I mean? But I'm counter that with everything I could, make sure I'm checking the boxes. And now I'm not taking them anymore. I think there's a season for everything. I think you just need to listen to your heart and the Holy Spirit.
Well said.